Well, if it isn't Dungeon Fanatics.
Well, hello.
So today we are doing a little cheeky tier list. We have every single track, all 13 of them, including Turkey, which was abandoned. But you know what? It is a good track, so I guess we'll add it. So we will begin with Turkey, as a matter of fact. And for me, Turkey, it's a great track, but for me, it's a solid B. What about you?
Well, I think otherwise, and I put it in doo-doo because of the many bumps on the track, and I kind of like the layout, but the bumps ruin it for me.
So the next track is Miami. Honestly, Miami, the track looks cool, but there's that one random bump, and if it doesn't feel very nice. For me, it's not doo doo, but it's a C.
I really like the track layout. There's not too many bumps, so that's definitely a thumbs up for me. I put it in B.
All right, so the next track is Mexico. Honestly, Mexico is pretty cool. It's fun. It's all right. I mean, honestly, I'd give it an A. I'm all right with Mexico. What about you?
I have also given an A. It's a very nice track layout, and it's nice and smooth, and doesn't really, you don't really have to cut too many tracks to get a good lap time.
All right, next we got a pretty solid one. Magnico. So personally, I think Magnico is actually very good, and especially in some in PARC, it's brought some really good racing. So I'm willing to give it S. Obviously, it's not biased because I'm French. Obviously, I would never do that.
I have, unfortunately put it in doo-doo because, eventually there always has to be, like, that one singular bump in that Sector 2 chicane hairpin part that just ruins many people's races for no reason.
After you've said that, I didn't think fully about the bumps through, so unfortunately, I'm gonna downgrade it to an A. All right, next track is Indianapolis. Straight to the doo-doo. I hate Indianapolis. It sucks. Okay, when the update was about to release, I was so hyped for it, man. I thought it was gonna be cool, but no, it's not cool. What about you?
I put it in C. It would have been A tier if they actually put in the full like banked area in, but since it's just like that chicane part, I don't really like that part. It's very difficult, and also it's not very nice.
Next track is Zandvoort, and I used to hate Zandvoort for a while because of the bumps, but ever since they kind of like smoothed out the bumps and on the streams, it's actually been such a good track for great racing, and it's such a legendary track. I think it deserves S tier in my opinion. It's an S tier track. Okay, what about you?
So I've completely gone the other way and put it in doo doo. Just because of all the bumps, and also the very like tight pit lane, like the exit and entry, like it's very difficult to enter and exit, which I don't like about it. It is a very short pit lane too, so you can't really make up too many strategies with it. I heard that they were moving the bumps a bit to become a little bit more reliable, so I'm gonna move it up to C.
Next track we have is Baku. I mean, before it used to be a track where people would crash a lot, but recently they've made it like less deadly. It's not the most interesting thing in the world, but it's alright. It's not that bad. It's good for grinding, so I'll give it a B.
I've put it in A. It's a very decent track. There's a lot of mistakes to be made, and there's not many like bumps.
This video is sponsored by our partners at INV Works. These guys make amazing UGC accessories, including helmets, hats, radio headsets, and tons more. These products are high quality and at a very affordable price. Get some incredible UGCs at their Roblox store. The link will be in the description. Okay, so the next track is Winter Park, and for me, I'm alright with Winter Park. I think it's a pretty good track. It's got some very nice flowing corners and stuff. Like, it can be really satisfying to go through, so I'm going to give it a solid A.
I put it in B. Sector 1, it is pretty long, and also that long left corner. It has a lot of opportunities to get you out of the race, and also Sector 2 is pretty difficult with like its many tight turns and sausage curves. Sector 3, it's a nice area, so I'll put it in B.
Alright, so next track is Hockenheim, and for me, Hockenheim, solid S tier track. GOAT track. doesn't need any further explanation. What about you?
Hockenheim is just the classic, so I put it in S. There's no beating it.
All right, next track is Czechia, and for me, Czechia is kind of it feels like it's a combination of other tracks. It's weird. It is a fictional track. It's an okay track. It's pretty fun, but for me, it feels weird. So, but it's not bad. So I'll give it a B.
I put it in A. I actually really like Czechia. It's a nice flowing like Sector 2 and like Sector 1. It's very challenging too, so there's not much room for error.
Next track, Saitama. This is gonna sound weird, but I'm actually willing to put this in S tier because it's a classic track, and it's just a really good track, and it's great for crashes because of the gravel and stuff. It's pretty satisfying to crash on, and it's got some good flowing corners here and there. So I'm actually willing to put this in S tier.
I put this in B tier because there's just too many places to cut. And going off track, it does not look nice for the more realism of it. So I put it in B.
Speaking of cutting corners, Silverstone. Yeah, so Silverstone is very nice. People they like to cut the corners in Silverstone. And honestly, I like Silverstone. I like driving around Silverstone. I'd say it's a pretty good track. Maggots and Beckett's, honestly, it's not very good. I like the track. It's not bad enough for C tier. So again, another B tier for me.
I disagree. There's not actually many places that you can cut to gain time. The only real massive one would be like Stowe and like Maggots Beckett's. You don't normally see many people going through there because it's a very fast section, so you won't be able to see it very often. I put it in S.
And this doesn't need any consideration, second thoughts. This is straight to doo-doo. Winford is it's bad. I don't like Winford. I've never liked Winford. It's a bad track, okay? It's amazing for corner cutting. It's a terrible track.
I've also put it in doo-doo. It is just a terrible track. The corner cutting there is just diabolical. Only for people like YSI, I think otherwise.
That's about it. Yeah, there's only 13 tracks in the game. It's not like there's 40 or something like that. But maybe one day in the future there will be, and then we'll have to do this again. But anyways, yeah, that's it, and see ya. Bye-bye. If you have enjoyed watching this video, do make sure to like and subscribe. Consider becoming a YouTube member or sending a super thanks to support the channel. And thanks to Creeperman, IRS, and Mr. Dilophosaurus for being ultimate members.